So we got some new stuff to check out today. We're going to start it off with a new Petrified Fish knife. This is the Petrified Fish Tuny. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Maybe it's Tuny.
Maybe it's Tuny. And yeah, it's actually a pretty cool knife. I've actually already taken it out and handled it a little bit. It's a big knife for sure, but in my opinion, a phenomenal knife. I love this blade shape. Drop point blade, 14C28N, very slicey. The G10 is, got a nice texture on it. I'm sure it comes in a couple different colors. Great flipping action. Great reverse flicking action and even thumb flicking action because this fuller actually has a sharp edge on it. So the blade hangs out plenty enough to get to it. So great reverse flick, great flipper tab. Now I can fail it, but it's good. It's really good. And I'm actually happy I can fail the flipper because that means my reverse flick is that much better in this case. Good access to the lock bar. Very smooth on the drop. Basically a guillotine. It just, well, maybe not a guillotine, but it just falls shut. Somewhat of a controlled drop, but full drop nevertheless. We do have a deep carry clip that's inset with button screws. I wish those were flat screws, but I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Perfectly centered. Let's check the lockup. Rock solid lockup. Love to see that. Nice lock engagement. It is a steel liner lock with a little bit of weight relieving. But yeah, large knife. It's a big knife, but very, very ergonomic. Very comfortable in the hand. My biggest complaint would probably be the sharpening tool and plunge grind. I wish that was pulled back a little bit. They did give you a little bit to make 1 or 2 sharpenings, but that line right there is where the smile will start beginning when you sharpen. So I wish this was moved back and they left me a little bit more room. Other than that, the button screws, I'd like to see those changed. But all in all, man, this is a solid knife. This would be a great user. You can just get it. You just feel it in hand like this thing just wants to be used. It feels really good. So nice, solid knife from Petrified Fish. Next, we have a couple knives from Monthly Knife Club. They have a monthly subscription that you can sign up to if you want to get random packages sent to you monthly. The first one we're going to check out is the Tier 2, which is the Civivi Synergy3. Now, I'm not sure if they'll all be the Persian Tontos. It is a wicked blade shape. I believe this would be more of like a self-defense style knife. However, the Synergy does come with a drop point and a Persian that's actually really cool. The Persian with the handle works really well. Even this Tonto, very easy to get to this tip. Or the secondary tip. So you actually have 2 tips in this case because of that Tonto. It is a straight Tonto too, which I like. It has a little bit of belly, then the straight Tonto. This should be in Nitro V, I believe. Yes, Nitro V steel. G10 scales with some nice texturing on it. Deep carry clip. Not reversible, but it is inset with flat screws. Very minimal flipper tab. And it is snappy. Very, very snappy action. The action is really nice. I kind of wish there was a little bit more access to that lock bar, but it's not bad at all. And it is very, very ergonomic. So this is a good one to get. And the price you would have paid is 55 bones. They typically go for about 75 bucks, so that's actually pretty accurate. But yeah, 55 bucks for something like this, that's actually a pretty damn good deal. Next is the other knife from Monthly Knife Club, which is a Wee Knife Co. Smooth Sentinel. This is somewhat of like an EDC gentleman's knife. You would have paid only $120. So this is actually a good value. $120 for this, phenomenal deal. Can't express that enough. This would be one of those instances where you're getting a lot for your money. Drop point blade, nice looking drop point too. Perfect drop point. We have a titanium frame lock that has overlays of this aluminum carbon fiber. Very minimal flipper tab. Not a super strong detent, but still very reliable flipper, which you wouldn't want a super strong detent with a little knife like this. It would just be annoying. So this has good flipping action. Deep carry clip is reversible if you are left-handed. Titanium hardware. That was my fault. Titanium hardware. Decent access to the lock bar. I like better, but they have nice texturing and it is very easy. Very, very smooth, man. So yeah, just a good looking, attractive gent knife. This is something that you can carry pretty much anywhere. You can carry this to an office, you can carry this to church, carry it to a funeral, carry it, you know, just around town. Why not? Everybody eventually goes to a funeral, right?
I don't know, it's just a weird.
So anywhere you might wear a suit, tie, or even just regular jeans or anything like that. Because like I said, this is also just a basic EDC
on a
knife.
tour to a jelly bean factory.
Yeah, and a lot of people like this size of knife. Probably the most. It's probably the most common sized knife. Lockup, rock solid lockup. Yeah. Awesome knife. WE does a really good job, and this is going to be 20 CV steel. 20 CV is a super steel, so you're getting a lot for your money here for 120 bucks. Like that, this is pretty cool. 20 CV, full titanium frame lock, ceramic caged bearings, and made by WE. Yeah, you can't beat that. Next is the Jetstream from Knives Fast on YouTube or Tempest Knives. He's been designing knives for a little while now, and he's got some awesome designs, and he has the Jetstream, and this is the Micro Jet. So it's a small, compact version of his knife design that he currently already has. Now, here's the thing. It's going to have a mid-grade steel of 154 cm with titanium scales for around 140 bucks. Not too shabby. I believe they're going to be made by KUBEY. It has a phenomenal reverse and thumb flick. Both of them are good. Like, you look at that fuller and you're like, yeah, that's not going to be a good thumb flicker. No, it's really good. You have plenty of room there. The detent is very well tuned for the reverse and thumb flick. And also you have this fuller. You can easily reverse flick. And then you got a inset flipper tab where you cut back the scale right there to expose it. So great leverage point, very grippy with the jimping, nice snappy detent, good access to the lock bar. And the clip is a titanium milled pocket clip with a titanium backspacer and a hidden lanyard pin. Now, these are not going to be pre-ordered. These are dropping very soon. I believe he said in September. Kara won't finish looking it up for me. So I'm at the end of the video now, and I'm sitting here struggling to come up with more words to say.
This was very important.
So it'll be right around September, I believe, and they will just be dropping. He's already ordered them, so they're already in production. Nice sharpened toe and plunger grind. He did a good job on this one. You can see he backed it up, so there's plenty. October?
Oh, wait. Late September or early October?
So late September, early October is when these will be available for purchase.
Ooh, I found it.
On his, on his site, which is Tempest Knives. Very cool. Very good work. As far as nitpicks and negatives, I honestly don't have much. The ergonomics are just like perfect. This is a perfect size knife for most people. The jimping is very, very well executed. The geometry, not super slicey, but also not thick at all. So, you know, it's right there in that happy medium area. The handle just very well shaped for just about any grip you can put the knife in. I always love a good titanium milled pocket clip. I don't think that this one's bad. Nope, this one's great. Great clip. Slips in and out of the pocket really well. Beautiful stone wash. Yeah, this is a good one. 140 bucks. I'm not too mad at that. 154 cm, great steel, mid-grade steel. Has edge retention really close to S35 VN, just a little slight bit under it. A little bit more than Nitro V, a little less than S35 VN. Great steel, good good amount of stainless, plenty of toughness, and it likes a toothy edge. I like to sharpen it between 600 and 1200 grit. Typically, I stay around the 600 grit for most of my 154 cm. Also, it does have a reversible clip, so if you are left-handed, this is a great left-handed knife. Very easy to reverse flick or thumb flick. You know, left-handed, you know, great texturing. You did a good job on this. Also, another knife from Tempest Knives. This is from KUBEY, well, made by KUBEY, but designed by Tempest Knives. Knives Fast on YouTube. Definitely go and check out his YouTube channel. Awesome YouTube channel. I will link it down in the description for you guys to go and check out. He has some awesome content over there. And this is a awesome little EDC fixed blade. I love this thing. It's slim, it's sleek, it's long. It's like literally the perfect little fixed blade for most people just doing day-to-day EDC use. Great spear point blade for utility cuts. Great little slicer. It's in 14C28M blade steel, which I always love to see. I think it's an attractive blade shape. And if you notice, it's the same blade shape as his pocket knife.
I want that.
We already have it. It's right here.
Keep it.
We are keeping it.
I mean, from you.
It's ours.
It's mine.
It's ours.
Okay.
Tech lock is my favorite way to carry a knife on Kydex. And listen to this retention. No rattle, no tap to be heard of. Awesome little fixed blade designed to buy knives fast that is available right now for you to purchase in multiple different color options. It's a good one, guys.
I literally am in love with this. I'm mad that you are just now showing it to me. Do you see the little bit of yellow in the blue?
Yep. It's like a, I think it's rich light.
You know what it reminds me of? When I wear denim jeans and skid them in the grass. It's like a grass stain. It looks cool.
It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's dope. It looks so real.
I believe it's rich light. It's a kind of like a version of like my Carta G10 mix or something like that. It might be just considered my Carta. G-Carta, there you go.
That's awesome.
Next, we have the Zippo subscription from Monthly Knife Club. We're going to check these out really quick. We have two beautiful lighters. One being with a turtle that Kara's going to quickly come and steal from me. Beautiful blue. Oh man, that's pretty.
I know.
That is really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
This is the color blue that almost blinds me. It's always, since I was like a kid, like when I look at it, like it's almost difficult to look at, and I love it. Like I'm very attracted to it. Then this one actually is very close to Kara's favorite color. It's got like a topical graph on it. It's actually pretty cool too. It's actually pretty damn cool. I love these polished edges. But Zippos, you know, very collectible. There are so many different versions and different designs. They're all the same thing as far as the lighter goes. But, you know, all the different designs make it to where you can get one that's specifically unique to you. Or, you know, collect a whole bunch of them. And having this subscription makes it to where you can randomly get, you know, a whole bunch of different ones. They are made in the USA, which is something that I always, you know, hold pretty... I always hold that pretty high, you know, if something's made in the USA. So that's really awesome. I will have the Monthly Knife Club subscription linked down in the description for you guys if you guys want to sign up and get monthly lighters or monthly knives and EDC gear. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.